All right, Eagle hockey fans, we are back. Had to restart the feed, back the resolution down a bit, just to ensure that we're able to bring you the game here from Eagle, Colorado. And it looks like our feed is going to stay green here. It looks like that did the trick, guys. So feed quality should be good. We just backed the resolution down a bit, but you don't need high def. Unless you're a family member that I know that says they don't need their glasses, then we probably do need high def, or you could just wear your glasses. Almost ready to start here. We'll be facing off against the Battle Mountain Huskies, the 4A team from Eagle, Colorado. Huskies coming off an 8-3 loss Monday to Denver East. Although, looking back at the box score of that game, it was a 4-0 game in favor of East. It was a 4-0 game in favor of East. As they had power plays throughout the first period. Jumped out to an early 4-0 lead. Battle Mountain played them tough the second and third periods of that game. So I think the Eagles will should have a good test here today up in Eagle, Colorado. Couple keys to the game before a warm-up start here. One, let's see how they respond after that bus ride. It was not a terrible bus ride, but hour and a half or 2 hours on the bus. I think they got some decent warm-ups in. Let's see how they came out. We normally don't start until somebody punches us in the mouth, so we'll see how they start after that trek on the bus. Key to the game number 2, penalties. As mentioned before, Battle Mountain can take some penalties, and it'll be a matter of do the Eagles keep their cool and not even those goals up, and do we capitalize on the power play? And then number 3, key to the game, where's our secondary scoring going to come from? So we return our top 2 lines healthy today, but where are we going to get some of that supplemental scoring? From our third and fourth lines, chipping in here and there where they can. Be interesting to see. But we're almost ready to go here, I believe. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a late start. But I'll mute and be back once warm-ups begin. And here comes the crew, so we'll get a bit of a late start here, but be underway here shortly. Your Eagles will be in the away red jerseys for this game here today. Battle Mountain will be, I believe, in their home whites. I haven't seen it come out yet. And here come your Eagles. And that was correct. Battle Mountain Huskies.
Please welcome your Battle Mountain Huskies.
Battle Mountain will be in the white jerseys with the gold and black trim. We'll get 5 minutes of warm-ups underway, and then starting lineups, national anthem. And then we'll finally be ready for a much-awaited puck drop here up in Eagle, Colorado. All right, those joining late, we'll just quick recap 3 keys to the game. One, how do the Eagles respond after the bus ride? We are not the best team at coming out fast, so how do we start the first 5 minutes of this game with some energy and a little bit of fire? Be curious to see how they respond there to power play. Battle Mountain will take penalties. Has been them in some prior games that I've looked at. Question is, do we retaliate and even it up, or do we come away with a power play? And if we get that power play, do we score? And third key to the game, and this is something that we'll be looking for. I think it's going to apply to the second half of this CHSAA season. The top two lines back together, but can we get some little more offensive out of that third and fourth line? Generate some more offensive opportunities. I think it's starting to get there. They generated some opportunities against Castleview. So just who's going to step up and have a big second half of the CHSAA season? And who's going to elevate their game will be the third key to the game. Let's see. Started here today with the second half of this CHSAA season. Eagles coming in at 6-4. Sitting 9th right now in the RPI standings for Class 5A. And now our starting lineups. First, the starting lineup for your visiting Eagles.
Your starting lineup today for the visiting Eagles team. Start with the goaltender, number 1, Easton Jones.
In goal, junior Easton Jones.
On defense, we have number 19, Max Skudlarczyk.
At defense, senior number 19, Max Skudlarczyk. And at defense, number 12, junior Carter Wilson. Junior Lucas Simon, number 29. Ethan Simon, junior number 20. And junior number 92, Zach Knutson. So Simon Knutson will start with Skudlarczyk and Wilson. And now the starting lineup for the Huskies.
On defense, number 21, Gus Winninger. Number 2, Jake Johnson. Your front line, number 7, George Grayson. Number 19, Roman Jeanette. Number 28, Nathan Ray. Coaches today for us are George Wilson and Vic Kelly. And everybody now to stand up and move to that, please. And before we do the match, we'll introduce your referees today. Nolan Rain, Tanner Chris William, something like that. Josh William, Chris Nick. Sorry, Tanner. Here is our national anthem.
All right, guys. Formalities out of the way. Now we're ready for hockey. Puck drop here coming up in just a moment. I don't know, I think that was their spiel, something about sportsmanship. All right, we're ready for puck drop. Lucas Simon to take the draw. Ethan Simon knows last. Zach Knudsen on his right. Skudlarczyk and Wilson on the tail end. And we're underway here. Knudsen plays it back to Wilson. Wilson has it broken up, has his stick lifted. Huskies will get some possession for a moment. That's stolen there. Ethan Simon leaves it for Skudlarczyk. Picked off there by the Huskies in the zone. Lucas Simon's got it now. Plays it across to Knudsen. Knudsen, he'll dump it in. Lucas Simon in. Tries to backhand it towards the front of the net. Puck pops into the air. Picked up there by Ethan Simon. Down low to Lucas Simon. Goes out front to Knudsen. That's broken up by the defense of the Huskies. Skudlarczyk towards the net. That goes off a shin wide into the corner. Knudsen works it back to Skudlarczyk. Skudlarczyk, that's off a skate. Skudlarczyk having a hard time finding a shooting lane here to start. Wilson towards the net. Puck's loose in front. Shot. Picked off there by Simon. Simon plays it out front. And the Huskies will break it out. Huskies will hit the line. They'll be 2-on-2 as they'll play it into the zone. Jones will go behind the net, leaves it there for Wilson. Wilson plays it up ahead. In the skates of Ethan Simon. Cade Sorensen out there now. Skudlarczyk goes across to Wilson. Wilson sidesteps a man, gets the red line. Plays it in deep. Phillips in there now on the forecheck. He's taken off the puck. Phillips and Sorensen combined down there in the corner, but the puck is controlled there by the Huskies. And puck is played out to center. Dump back in. Labuglio in on the forecheck now. Out there with Sorensen and Phillips. Picked off there. Labuglio tries to work it back to the line. Leaves there for Peskin. Peskin down low into the slot. Labuglio, that's broken up by the stick of the Husky defender. Played out to center. Huskies get the red line. They play it in. In on net on Jones, and puck's played right back into Jones. So Jones will cover here, 15:05 to go, first period. Defensive zone draw here for the Eagles. David Sokolowski, Metzger out there now. Huskies win it, play it back to the point. Tipped wide, Lacey out there now with Miskell. Metzger tries to play it out of the zone, picked off there by the Huskies, and Jones will cover. We'll get another face-off in the zone here to the right of goaltender Jones. David to take the draw. One there by the Huskies, but they clear it all the way back into their zone. Metzger on his horse, tries to lift the stick at the last minute. And Huskies reverse it. Play it far side. Almost picked off there by David. Huskies look to break it out. Forecheck of the Eagles giving them problems though. Glove down there by Sokolowski. Picked off there by the Huskies. Played wide. Huskies try and play it around. Centered out front. Dangerous opportunity there. Off the pad of Jones. Huskies now play it around behind, try and wrap it around. They'll play it back to the point. Shot towards the net. Tip attempt by Jones. Save, rebound, goal. So we wanted to see, so point number one, I wanted to see how the Eagles were going to respond after that bus ride. Not the defensive zone coverage I'd like to see there. Simon, Knudsen, Taylor out there now. Simon to take the draw. Lucas. Taylor tries to leave there. Taking off his stick. And the Huskies play it back into the zone. In the skates. Lucas Simon shot towards the net. Steered aside by the goaltender. Huskies look to break it out. Lucas Simon now. Taylor comes in to support. Skidlarczyk and Wilson back out there now. Taylor walks it to the slot, tries to shoot it, take it off his stick. Taylor regains, drops to Simon. Lucas Simon, he's tied up there on the shot attempt. Taylor picks it off for a moment. Taylor holds at the blue line for a moment, and now the Huskies play it out to center. Back to Skidlarczyk. Skidlarczyk played ahead to Simon. Simon, he'll dump it in. Eagles will get a change. Labuglio, Phillips, Sorensen out there now. Huskies try and stretch it. That's picked off there by Wilson. Labuglio, cross ice, out of the reach of Phillips. Huskies have a lot more jump than we do right now. Look to be sending 3-4 checkers in, so you should have a chance to spring somebody. And we do now. 2-on-1 here. Sorensen with Phillips. Sorensen across to Phillips. And that's broken up by the back check of the Huskies. I don't think Sorensen got as much on that pass across as he wanted. Pucks played in deep, far side. Huskies pick it up there. Phillips over skates. Sorensen plays it near side to Labuglio. Labuglio gets the blue line. Sidesteps a check. Still takes one in the corner. Phillips dumped down there. Back to Johnson. Johnson up high and over the net. If that's on net, that's got a good chance of going in. Through traffic, Peskin. Puck's played around behind. And the physicality starting to pick up here now. Labuglio leaves there for Phillips. Phillips tries to play it back to Peskin. Dug out there by the Huskies. Huskies played around far side, and they'll look to break it out now. Puck's played out to center. Peskin tries to flip the ice quick with Phillips. Phillips leaves for David. David shot on net, a save by the goaltender. So watch for that one there as they entered the zone. You saw the Husky defender go for the big hit. Kind of took himself out of position there to make that play. That could be an opportunity as we move forward. David to take the draw back to the point. Skidlarczyk wide of the net. Picked up there far side by Wilson. Wilson leaves for Metzger. Metzger goes down low to David. Back to Metzger in the slot. Picked off there by the Huskies, and they'll play it out to center. Puck's played around near side. Sokolowski tries to dig it out. It's gloved and held. Shot was going wide. Niskell and Lacey out there now with Sokolowski, Metzger, David. David to take the draw. Niskell forces his player off the puck, separates him in the corner, and it's dug out there by the Huskies. Shot towards the net, tip attempt. Shot, save. It's 2-0 Huskies. I'll just be honest, our net front coverage has been lacking, to say it nicely. Picked up there by the Huskies. Get on net. Jones will hold. Well, we didn't wake up when it was 1-0. Let's see if we wake up down 2-0. Lucas Simon to take the draw. Battle Mountain back to the point. Shot on net. Saved by Jones. No rebound. Lucas Simon to take the draw here. Back to the point. And the late offside's there. In the skates of Kyle Johnson, dug out there by the Huskies. Huskies look to center up front. Shot from a sharp angle. Jones will hold and cover. Defensive zone draw coming up here again. Lucas Simon to take the draw. Shot tipped toward the net. Peskin digs it out there. He's taken off the puck. Regains possession for a moment. Huskies walking out front. Shot and a goal. We had 3 players go to the puck carrier and left the guy out front. Sorensen wins the draw, plays it in to Phillips. Well, Eagles are going to have to score some goals now. Down low, Labuglio plays it back up high. Phillips, shot. Rebound hops the stick of Labuglio, but the Husky defender does a good job tying him up. Skidlarczyk plays it ahead. Puck rolls into the zone, and Jones will hold. Sorensen to take the draw. Picked up there by Skidlarczyk. Skidlarczyk spins with it. Skidlarczyk sidesteps one player, tries to play it ahead. Picked up there by Phillips. Across to Sorensen. He enters the zone. Sorensen picked up there. Labuglio out front. Phillips gets tied up there. And the Huskies will hit the zone one-on-one. Jones steers it to the corner. Huskies play it back up and out. Icing's waved off. Huskies regroup in their own zone. Picked off there. Metzger. He enters the zone. Cross to Labuglio. Metzger shot from a sharp angle. Missed the net. Had a lot of net to shoot at there. Metzger sent it wide. Skidlarczyk up ahead to Metzger. Metzger goes ahead to Sokolowski. Sokolowski tips it, so the icing's waved off. Sokolowski in on the forecheck. Player sidesteps a check from Sokolowski, and the Huskies break it out to center. Huskies hit the red line. 2-on-2, 2-on-3 now. Wilson rides his man off behind the play. Puck comes back to the line, picked off there. Metzger. Metzger's got Sokolowski with him. Metzger chips it ahead to Sokolowski. Sokolowski centers out front. Peskin off the bench, shot, and a glove save by the goaltender. Face off back to the point. Peskin, shot towards the net. Rebound. Puck's loose. In the net there. Hogan David with the rebound. We get one back. It's a 3-1 game as the Eagles look to start trying to climb back into this one. It's a better 3 minutes of hockey than the first 7, but we still have an uphill climb here, down 3-1. David to take the draw. Picked off there, Sokolowski. Sokolowski pushes it ahead. Sidesteps a check. Metzger in on the forecheck. Metzger behind the net to David. David leaves there for Metzger. Metzger plays it back to the point to Peskin. Peskin tries to go back to Metzger. Defender picks that off. Metzger's got it now. Plays it down low. David hits Metzger, streaking to the front. Miskell backhands it back into the zone. Sokolowski ties a player up, and Metzger comes in to support. Sorensen on the ice now. Puck's loose in the skates. Metzger leaves there for Peskin. Peskin plays it into the zone. Sorensen back out there with Labuglio and Phillips. Sorensen picks it off. Labuglio out front. And we got a hand pass. So faceoff will come all the way back down into the Heritage Zone on that hand pass. 6:50 here to go, first period. Sorensen, Labuglio, Phillips out there now. Skidlarczyk, Wilson. Sorensen to take the draw, back to the point. Shot. To the line, not out. Huskies try and play it into the center. Broken up there by Wilson. Wilson forces his man off the puck. Sorensen comes in to support. Puck's played around behind the net. Huskies work it back up high. Picked off there. Skidlarczyk now has it broken up. Skidlarczyk plays it in deep. Phillips in on the forecheck with Sorensen. And the Huskies are able to break that out. Skidlarczyk breaks it out. Wilson plays it back. Picked off there by the Huskies. Huskies break it out of their own zone. And that should go for an icing, and it does here with 6:05. David, Sokolowski, Metzger out there now. David to take the draw. In this case, to Sokolowski. Metzger out front. Oh, misses the net. I don't know how he missed it from that angle. Miskell towards the net. Shot. That's gloved and held by the goaltender. Oh, Metzger with a golden opportunity in the slot. It looked like it just rolled off the toe of his stick. Shot it wide. Back post to make it another 3-2 game. You don't see Metzger miss that many opportunities. David to take the draw. And something they didn't like, so they're going to redo it. David to take the draw. And now David's going to get booted. I think Sokolowski might have been in a hair early. Sokolowski to take the draw. Picked off there. Sokolowski walks it out front. Metzger in the slot. Shot. Nice save by the Husky goaltender there as he blockered that aside. Metzger got loose in the slot again. And Huskies get the zone. Metzger knocks a player off the puck. Shot. Kicked aside by Jones. And Eagles fail to clear. Miskell tries to leave there for Metzger. Huskies keep possession. Back to the point. Shot. Blocked down. And the Huskies look to better the zone. Player loses an edge. Peskin plays it up to Sorensen to Phillips. Phillips sidesteps a man. Now sidesteps another check. Now he's rode off there. Could have been interference. But they let him play on. Picked up there by Wilson. Wilson goes back to Skidlarczyk. Skidlarczyk up ahead on the stick of Labuglio. Sorensen behind the net. Dug out there by the Huskies. And the Huskies play it right back into the zone. Skidlarczyk across to Wilson. Wilson hits the line. Wilson shot. That's broken up by the defense. Just trickles in on net. Skidlarczyk. That goes wide. Wilson steps up. Wilson hammers it. Shot. Phillips. That's blocked down. Labuglio plays it back to the point. Wilson tries to go across to Skidlarczyk. Skidlarczyk now towards the net. Oh, on the backside. Goaltender's lost his stick. Labuglio now back to the point. Wilson. Labuglio. Labuglio walks it in the slot. Labuglio across. Phillips is dumped in front of the net. We'll play on. Shot on net. Steered aside by Jones. Puck's played out to center. In the skates of Skidlarczyk. Skidlarczyk now Dumps it in on net. Goaltender will leave there for his defender. Lucas Simon out there now. Huskies get the line. Wrap it around the dasher behind. Gets held up there. Peskin. Huskies play it out near side. And Jones covers. Lucas Simon to take the draw, back to the point. Shot towards the net, steered aside by Jones. Shot, point blank saved by Jones on the rebound. Miskell plays a little physical there. Ethan Simon plays with it in front of the net, and Jones will cover. .251 here to go. David to take the draw, back to the point. Puck's tied up by the defender now. In skates, still loose out front. Shot from point blank off the blocker of Jones. Picked off there, played out to the blue line. Eagles fail to clear. Huskies pick it up. Broken up there by David. David tries to clear. Picked off there. Peskin now able to clear. Icing's waved off. They call a tip. Could have been a little bit alligator arms on the part of the Husky defender too. Looked like he could have got that as it cleared. Huskies regroup now behind the net. Played up ahead. Skidlarczyk ties his man up. Wilson picks it off there. Wilson plays it up ahead to Metzger. Metzger over skates. And it's picked up there. Skidlarczyk, far side, Wilson. Wilson up ahead to Phillips. Off the linesman, right to Labuglio. Labuglio, he's got Sorensen on the backside. Lex for the shot. Skidlarczyk, that's off a shin, wide. Phillips now tries to go back door to Labuglio. Hops his stick. Labuglio now walks it into the slot. Labuglio throws it towards the front. Picked off there by the Huskies. And they'll look to play it out to center. Labuglio now spins with it. Skidlarczyk up ahead to Sorensen. And they're going to call Sorensen offsides at the line. So we'll bring the face-off back outside the Eagle zone. Sorensen to take the draw. Huskies throw it in on net. And Jones will cover. We'll get a defensive zone draw here. Sorensen to take the draw out there with Phillips and Labuglio. This line has had some opportunities tonight. Sorensen to take the draw. Back to the point. Labuglio has it dug out there. Wilson has it taken off his stick. Huskies walking out front. Now back to the line. Shot. And Wilson plays it up ahead. Phillips has Labuglio. The 3-on-1 if they're patient. Broken up by the defender. Phillips out front. Labuglio. Shot. Save. Puck comes back to the blue line. On the stick of Miskell. Miskell. Shot. Sorensen in the slot. Labuglio has it taken off his stick. Flips it out front to Phillips. Sorensen now has it taken off his stick. Huskies play it up ahead. Peskin steps up. Held there at the line. Phillips picks it up. Tries to leave there for Sorensen in the slot. Shot by Sorensen. Labuglio behind. Out front. And that's picked off by the Huskies. That's going to do it for one period of play. We'll be back here after the ice cut for the second. Better second half of the period here for your Eagles, but a god-awful first half. All right, guys, we're back here for the second period. All right, ready to get the second period underway here. And puck drop. Battle Mountain plays it back into their zone. Puck comes out to center. Played back into the Heritage zone. Eagles will pick it up there. Skidlarzik leaves it around behind, out of the reach of Wilson, though. Phillips tries to play it off the half wall. Sorensen's got it now. Sorensen spins with it out to center, off the body of Labuglio. Sorensen battles a player. And the Huskies pick it up. Skidlarzik now throws it all the way down, but that's going to go for an icing. We'll get a face-off back in the Eagle zone here. 16:24 here to go, second period. Eagles down by a 3-1 score. David to take the draw. Shot. That's deflected up into the netting. I believe that was the stick of Sokolowski. Face-off won there by the Huskies. Shot on net. That's gloved and held by Jones. He'll hold on. Shots on goal 18-14 in favor of the Huskies. David to take the draw. Huskies dig it out. Walk it out front. Puck's loose in the slot. Shot wide of the net. Huskies back to the point. Shot blockered up by Jones. And Sokolowski plays it out to center. Picked up there. Skidlarzik up ahead. Off the skate of Metzger. Dug out by Sokolowski. Up ahead to David. David hits the line with Sokolowski. Sokolowski sandwiched between two players. Sokolowski shoves the player off the puck. Puck's loose in the slot. Metzger shot, fanned on it. Puck comes back to Wilson at the top of the slot. Across to Sokolowski. Metzger leaves there for Sokolowski. Sokolowski plays it out. And that's going to come all the way out of the zone. That'll force Wilson to chase back. Wilson plays it up ahead. Stretch pass. David up ahead to Labuglio. Labuglio goes out back to David. Oh, good setup there. Oh, and that was a goal. Wow, I don't know what to say. I didn't think that was it right on the goal line. So he was in a better position to see it than I was. Okay, so the same guy that called it a goal waved it off. I don't know that I've seen that too often, but I don't believe it was in. At least from my vantage point, so we'll play on. Sorensen to take the draw, played back out to center, picked up there by Miskell. Miskell goes up ahead, Sorensen. Little east-west at the blue line, and we're offside, so we'll stay 3-1 here. Sorensen, Labuglio, Phillips. Sorensen to take the draw. Puck's played back into the Eagle zone. That rolls in on Jones. Jones leaves there for Peskin. Peskin sidesteps a man. Now plays it up ahead to Phillips. Phillips got Sorensen going to the front. Sorensen, shot, saved by the goaltender. Centered out front, just out of the reach of Labuglio. Sorensen pushes it ahead, and puck comes out. Huskies break it out. Miskell plays the body there. Miskell to Labuglio. Labuglio's got Phillips with him. Labuglio cross. Oh, broken up there by the defender. Phillips leaves there for Sorensen. Sorensen out front. Labuglio plays it to the corner. Sorensen now. Sorensen back across to Labuglio. Shot and a goal. Sorensen backdoor to Labuglio. It's a 3-2 game. I don't think the goaltender had any chance on that one. Sorensen rifles it across backdoor. Labuglio connects. It's a 3-2 game here. 14:06 to go, second period. So I hope that's not our litmus test for the rest of the year, guys. Let's go down 3 before we start playing. David to take the draw. Sokolowski now. Sokolowski throws it towards the net, broken up. David tries to play it back to the point, broken up there by the Husky defender. Metzger forces his man off the puck. Puck's played into the zone, and that'll go for an icing. We're going to face off back in the Heritage Zone here. 13:49 to go, second period. David to take the draw. Puck's played back to the point. Shot wide of the net. Wilson taking off the puck. Huskies backhand. Jones blockers it to the corner. Huskies play it down low. Now back to the line. Towards the net. Skidlarczyk picks it off there. Skidlarczyk up ahead. Off the Huskies skate. David in on the forecheck. With Metzger. David gets there first. Leaves for Labuglio. Labuglio shot and a goal! Labuglio walks it out front. Splits it 5-hole on the goaltender. Eagles have drawn this game even here with 13:13 to go, second period. Labuglio coming alive here today with his second of the day. Sorensen wins the draw, back to Wilson, up ahead. Phillips leaves there for Sorensen. Overskated, picked off there by Phillips. Labuglio now. Labuglio drops it right into the skates of Phillips. Phillips plays it to the line, not out. Held there. Wilson's got it now. Wilson off the boards. Chip pass there. Sorensen shot off the defender and wide. Labuglio tries to pick it up there in the skates of Sorensen, and the Huskies will break it out. Huskies hit the line 2-on-2. Shot blocked down there by Wilson. Labuglio up ahead to Sorensen. Sorensen, he's got Phillips with him. Sorensen. And puck's played into the zone. Wilson takes his man off the puck. Dug out there. Skidlarczyk. Skidlarczyk leaves for Wilson, and the Eagles will look to break out. Eagles play it out. And they miss on the stretch pass, so we're going to get an defensive zone draw here for your Eagles. 12:04 to go, second period. David Sokolowski, Metzger out there now. David to take the draw, back to the point. Huskies play it back into their own zone. Metzger in on the forecheck. Sokolowski will pressure there. Played near side. Husky player mishandles there. Metzger steps up. Miskell pinches. In the skates of Metzger now. Held at the line by Miskell. Miskell, shot. Gloved and held by the goaltender. 11:39 here to go, second period. Offensive zone draw here for your Eagles. David, Metzger, Sokolowski, Miskell, and Peskin now. David to take the draw. Huskies win it. Puck's played out to center. Picked off there, Sokolowski. Sorry, that was Metzger. Shot on net, saved by the goaltender. So we'll get another draw here in the zone. 11:24 to go. Sorensen, Labuglio, Phillips. Shot. Labuglio, that goes off a stick up into the netting. Labuglio looking for his third of the afternoon. Sorensen out there to take the draw. Peskin, Miskell out there at D. Sorensen to take the draw. Labuglio. Sorensen picks it up in the slot. Sorensen leaves there for Miskell. Miskell down low. Labuglio now tries to go back to Sorensen. Played out to Miskell. And Peskin will pick it up there. Huskies hit the line, 1-on-2. Opportunity here for the Huskies. Shot up off the net. Played with a high stick. Puck's loose in front. Eagles scrambling now in their zone. Held at the line. That was close. Peskin plays it up ahead. Glove down by the Husky player. Huskies play it across. Work it into the slot. Broke it up there. Huskies in the skates of Miskell. Miskell tries to play it out. Unable to now, and it's picked up. And Labuglio finally gets it up here to Phillips. Phillips will play it into the Husky zone. Icing's waved off there. Sorensen in on the forecheck. He's got Taylor with him. Sorensen pressures a guy into a turnover. Sorensen digs it out. Sorensen back to the point. Wilson, shot. Taylor's knocked down in front of the net. And Gates out there now. Puck towards the front, in net. Gates shot. Saved by the goaltender. Opportunity there for Gates. Skudlarczyk will pinch. Step up towards the net. Lucas Simon picks it up there. Lucas Simon leaves it back for Skudlarczyk at the point. Skudlarczyk shot. Blocker aside by the goaltender. Lucas Simon now to Gates. Gates goes back to the point. Wilson, shot wide of the net. And that'll come back into the zone here. So nice shift there. Nice shift there by that line. Good offensive zone pressure. Couple of opportunities. Got the puck back to the point. Not able to put one in, but keeping the play in this end of the rink. David, Sokolowski, Metzger out there now. David to take the draw. Puck comes back to the line. Johnson plays it in deep for David. David, he's tied up there. Metzger comes in to support. Puck's dug out there by the Huskies, and Huskies will play it out to center. Puck's played into the zone. Jones will chip that to the corner. Puck's played around behind. Sokolowski. Lacey has it taken off his stick. He wraps it around near side. Picked off there by the Huskies. Deflected. Puck's loose in front. Centered out front now. Picked off there by Kyle Johnson. He plays it off the boards. And it'll go all the way down for an icing. We'll get a defensive zone draw here for the Eagles. Johnson and Lacey out there at D. Sokolowski, Metzger, David. David to take the draw here. David wins the draw back. Taken away by the Huskies. Huskies get possession. Metzger chips it up ahead. Played back into the zone. Dangerous opportunity there. Huskies shot wide of the net. Johnson plays it to the point. In the skates of Metzger. And puck's played out. Huskies will have to regroup here at center. They do. Played back into the Eagle zone. Jones will leave it there for Lacey. Lacey plays it back into the zone. Johnson gets it out. Puck's played into the zone. That's offside. And that'll be icing. We'll get a defensive zone draw here. Peskin and Miskell come back out for this one. Sorensen, Phillips, Labuglio now. Sorensen wins the draw, back to Miskell. Miskell plays it around far side. Labuglio chips it up ahead. Phillips hits the line one-on-one. He's got Sorensen trailing. Phillips tries to go to Sorensen. That's broken up by the D. Phillips now behind the net. Phillips sidesteps a check. Goes back to Sorensen in the slot. Sorensen shot. And that goes up off the post into the netting. So that faceoff will stay in the zone here. 7:46 here to go, second period. Sorensen to take the draw. Puck's tied up in skates. Miskell at the point. Shot. Oh, that was tipped and hit the post. Goaltender never saw it. It came through so much traffic. Dug out there for a moment by Sorensen. And the Huskies will play it near side. Peskin picks it up there. Peskin's hooked down. Huskies walk it out front. Picked off there by Sorensen. Sorensen up ahead to Labuglio. Played into the zone. Phillips in on the forecheck. Phillips picks it up on the fly. Plays it up near side. And now puck comes out to center. Wilson steps up there. Peskin. And I guess, I don't know, I'm not sure what the stoppage was. I thought the puck stayed in play. Apparently it didn't. So we're going to face off in the Heritage Zone here. 7:01 to go, second period. Simon Knutson. Simon out there now with Skidlarczyk and Wilson. Wilson plays it ahead. Battle on the boards. Lucas Simon tries to kick it free. They get it to the blue line. Now puck comes out of the zone. Huskies will have to try and regroup there. Knutson will forecheck. Nice step up there by Skidlarczyk. Skidlarczyk plays it into the zone. Lucas Simon tries to play it towards it as the goaltender came out to play it. Skidlarczyk, he'll dump it right back in. Eagles will touch up. Back to the point. Wilson down low. Knutson out front in the slot. Picked off there by the Huskies, and the Huskies play it out to center. Huskies hit the line 1-on-4, broken up by Skidlarczyk. Now they enter off sides. Wilson holds up there. Knutson, he takes a big hit. And they're off sides. All right, David to take the draw. Puck's played into the Eagle zone. Wilson will go back to pick it up there. Wilson plays it high. Picked off there. Sokolowski, he's taken off the puck. David comes in to support. David splits the D. Shot and a goal! Hogan David with his second of the night. Beats the goaltender. Over the pad and under the blocker, split the D there. Great hustle play by Hogs to set that up. Quick release. Eagles have come back and now possess a 4-3 lead here. And it looks like somebody stepped in early here for Battle Mountain, so David to take the draw. Puck's played into the zone. Picked up there. Wilson up ahead. Broken up by the Huskies. David will play it around behind the net. David looks for an outlet. Up ahead to Sokolowski. Sokolowski plays it up ahead out of the reach of Metzger. Picked up now by the Huskies. Huskies will hit the line 2-on-2. Skidlarczyk forces his man out of the zone. Huskies play it across. Now they have a 2-on-1 as they enter the zone. Huskies shot wide of the net. Picked off there. Sokolowski now. Sokolowski tries to play it ahead to Metzger. Hits the linesman though. Sokolowski tries to play it into the zone. And the Huskies play it across. Have a player jumping on there. They're onside at the line. Puck comes back to the line. Shot towards the net. Tipped on the way in. Jones kicked that aside. Up ahead to Metzger. Eagles will get a change here. Sorensen, Labuglio, Phillips out there now. And that puck's played all the way down under the stick of Wilson. So icing's waved off. Jones leaves there for Wilson. Sorensen picks it up now. Sorensen plays it through the slot. Picked off there by the Huskies. Now towards the net. Tip attempt. Jones kicked that aside. A lot of traffic in front. Sorensen. Huskies with a little buzz now. Miskell forces his man off the puck, and Sorensen plays it ahead. Off the skate of Phillips. Miskell steps up, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way for the Huskies. Shot wide of the net. Jones out to challenge. Picked up there by Sorensen. Sorensen goes off the boards, up ahead to Phillips. Phillips tries to sidestep through the player, broken up by the stick of the defender though. Labuglio takes his man off the puck. Labuglio, he's tied up in his skates. Sorensen in the slot, back to the point. Miskell, shot. That goes off a shin guard wide. Huskies play it back. Sorensen tries to center it. Picked off there by the Huskies. And Peskin will pick it up, spin it back the other way, roll it in on the goaltender. Huskies looking to stretch it and try and catch the Eagles on a change. Broken up, that's waved off. Peskin picks it up there, skates with it, runs into a wall at the blue line though. Huskies keep it in. Peskin spins with it behind the net. Sokolowski comes in to help. Metzger now has his stick lifted. Metzger's got it now. Sokolowski with him. Metzger, shot. Saved by the goaltender. He almost had that one through traffic. Watts out there now. Huskies hit the line. Puck's played around behind. Under 2.5 here to go. Puck's loose in the slot. Skidlarczyk wisely plays it out. And picked up there by Sokolowski. Up ahead in the skates of Watts. Picked up there by the Huskies. Huskies play it out now. Huskies hit the line, 2-on-2. Looking to split the D. Shot, kicked aside by Jones. Picked off there, turned over in the slot. Skidlarczyk picks it up, pitches it ahead, plays it off the back of Metzger. And back into the Eagle zone. Jones will leave there for Wilson. Wilson. Skidlarczyk looks to hit that stretch pass to Simon and misses. So defensive zone draw coming up here for the Eagles. 1:39 here to go, second period. David to take the draw, wins it, picked up there by Miskell. Miskell. We got a delayed penalty coming up here on Battle Mountain. It looks like we're going to have a high stick here. And it looks like Jones got caught with the high stick. All right. Well, that's why they you wear the gobbler. So 2-minute high stick here on the Huskies. Phillips to take the draw, back to the point. Wilson across to Skidlarzik. Skidlarzik goes across, Sorensen, shot, puck's loose in front. Phillips just can't, just tied up there. Sorensen tries to lead for Skidlarzik, and the puck's played back into the Eagle zone. Sorensen leaves there for Wilson, and Sorensen gets dumped. Huskies are going to go 2 men down here. My keys to the game are coming to fruition. We got off to a shitty start, which I said we needed to not do. We fought back. Now, item number 2, how we do on the power play. 5-on-3 power play here for a minute 31. Sorensen, Phillips, Labuglio, Skidlarzik, and Wilson for this 5-on-3. Phillips to take the draw. Back to the point. Wilson. Across to Skidlarzik. Back to Sorensen. Sorensen shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Skidlarzik back to Wilson. Wilson. Skidlarzik shot. Wide of the net. Like to see that shot down below the dots. Sorensen now. Sorensen tries to go back to Wilson. Picked off there. And the Huskies will get possession. Wilson picks it off. 30 seconds here to go. Wilson tries to hit. Phillips on the stretch. Does. Breakaway. Phillips. Oh, and we got another penalty coming up here. That's going to be a hook on the Huskies. Delayed penalty. Labuglio. And that'll do it. So we got 42 seconds of 5-on-3. Even once that is up, we're still going to stay 5-on-3 at least for another minute 11, unless the Eagles score and let someone out. Phillips to take the draw. Labuglio back to the point. Wilson, cross, Skidlarzik, shot on net, saved by the goaltender. 5.8 here to go. 5.8, we'll call it 6 seconds. Phillips back to Skidlarzik. Skidlarzik across to Wilson. Wilson tries a 1T, and that's broken up. We're going to ice resurface and be back here for the third.
Just adding a quick charge, guys. We'll be back for the third.
All right, guys, we're back. A quick little supercharge between periods there, and we're good. Always we make sure we have enough here going forward. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 28-24 in favor of your Eagles. Eagles will have, let's see, 28 seconds of 5-on-3 if they don't score. If they do, it'll go to 29 more seconds of 5-on-3 if they don't. So almost a minute straight of 5-on-3 coming up here for the Eagles. But with all this 5-on-3 time, we have got to bury one. Again, it's like I'm a soothsayer. Key to the game, number 2 coming in was penalties and whether or not we can capitalize on the power play. We just need that to come to fruition, guys. Sorensen, Labuglio, Phillips, Skidlarzik, and Wilson. Eagles bench is up with some energy. And we're ready to get things underway here. Skidlarzik, he'll settle it down. Sticks on the ice. Plays ahead to Phillips. Phillips plays it into the zone. Sorensen in on the forecheck. Sorensen goes in hard with a player. Huskies player content to just hold it on the corner there. Sorensen plays it to the line. Up to Wilson. Wilson settles it down. Wilson goes across. Labuglio tries to go back across to Sorensen. I don't think that pass was hard enough, though. Skidlarzik will pick it up there and plays it back into the zone. Skidlarzik now. We still got 20 seconds here to go. Sorensen picked off there. Skidlarzik drops for Wilson. Back to Sorensen. Sorensen. Labuglio now leaves it there for Wilson. Wilson shot towards the net, and goaltender kicks it aside. And Huskies should have a player out, and they do. That's too many. Skidlarzik walks it in the zone. Skidlarzik shot, a goal! So they don't get the 5-on-3, but Skidlarzik answers, takes things into his own hands, walks it into the zone, and we have a 5-3 game. And that'll do it for the Battle Mountain penalties. So we'll be back to even strength hockey here. David Sokolowski-Metzger. David wins it back to Peskin. Peskin plays it ahead to Sokolowski. Sokolowski dumps it into the zone. Metzger in on the forecheck. Almost turned over behind the net there. Huskies break it out, though. David, he plays the body. Huskies walk it in the slot. Fans on the shot attempt. Drop back to the point. Picked off there by Sokolowski. 3-on-2 if the Eagles hurry. Sokolowski hits the line. Sokolowski throws it towards the net. Sokolowski plays it back up ahead. Off the skate of Peskin. Played out to center. And the Huskies hit the line. He's going to have a 2-on-1 there, but he shot the puck. Peskin leaves there for Miskell. Miskell off the glass, or off the boards, but that's going to go all the way down for an icing. 14:51 here to go, third period. Eagles up 2. Skidlarzik and Wilson out there. It looks like Simon, Knutson, Taylor. Lucas to take the draw. One there by the Huskies. Played into the slot. Picked off there by Taylor. Nice defensive play there. In the skates of Knutson. Eagles just need to get the puck deep. Picked off there by Skidlarzik. He flings it in on net. Taylor in on the forecheck. And Huskies break it out. And Skidlarzik's going to go there for a hold. So we get a Husky power play coming up there. All right, power play here, 14:21 to go. Power play for the Huskies. Phillips, Labuglio, Wilson, Miskell. Phillips to take the draw. Miskell plays it around, up and out of the zone. Picked up there, Labuglio. Labuglio, he'll smartly dump it in. So not only does this hurt with the power play, but you also lose your top defenseman for that power play. Played into the zone, picked up there by Miskell. Miskell plays it up ahead, almost springs Phillips, but knocked down by the Huskies. Huskies enter the zone. Puck's played across, and Wilson avoids the hit into the boards by going into the linesman to absorb the blow a little bit. And Huskies will get the zone. 3-on-3 as they hit the zone. Huskies look to drop now. Huskies play it down low. They walk it out from behind. Top of the slot. Look to go down low with it. Kicked aside by Miskell. Miskell finishes his man in the corner. Puck's played out to the point. Played across now. Shot. Big save through traffic there by Jones. And Labuglio able to clear. We'll get one fresh killer out there now. Huskies go a little east-west at the line. .34 seconds here to go in the penalties to Skidlarzik. Sorensen to take the draw. Sorensen ties it up, kills some time. Huskies get the zone though. Miskell forces his player wide. Miskell ties a man up, back to the point. Huskies work it down low. Now they look to go short side with it. Out into the slot. Picked off there by Peskin. Backhand opportunity. That's wide. Peskin. Dug out there by the Huskies. They walk it out front. Shot. Blocker down by Jones. Played up ahead. In the skates of Metzger. Metzger's tied up now. Puck's loose in front. Metzger's ties up with a player. Digs out the puck though. Tries to play it back. And we're back to even strength. Penalty kill over. Sorensen plays it around behind. Centers out front. Skidlarzik shot. Oh, and a save by the goaltender. Sorensen hits Skidlarzik point blank. Goaltender comes up with the glove save. Wow, we are that close for that being a 6-3 game. Nice setup behind the net by Sorensen to Scudsy. David to take the draw, back to the point. Lacey, down low, back to the point. Johnson, shot up high over the net. Sokolowski leaves there for David. He slides out of a check. David controls, leaves behind for Ethan Simon. Ethan Simon ties his men up. David comes in to support. Ethan Simon wrestled down to the ice. And the Huskies will break it out. Sokolowski forces his man wide. 3-on-2 now for the Huskies. And that's off the stick of Johnson up into the netting. Defensive zone draw here. 11:29 to go third period. David, Sokolowski, Metzger out there now with Skidlarzik and Wilson. David wins the draw back. Wilson tries to lead behind. Picked off there. Wilson recovers. Plays up ahead to Ethan Simon. Ethan Simon tries to go up ahead. Hops the stick of Skidlarczyk. Huskies bring it in. Center out front into the slot. Ethan Simon plays it to the line and out. Played back into the zone now. Huskies will touch up. Skidlarczyk over skates for a moment. Skidlarczyk goes off the glass. Up ahead to David. David leaves there for Sokolowski. Sokolowski. He absorbs the hit. And puck's played out to center. Lucas Simon. And the Huskies will play it in, but didn't have the red line, so that'll be an icing. 10:43 here to go. Third period. Faceoff will come back into the Husky zone. Phillips, Simon, and Labuglio now. Lucas Simon to take the draw. Skidlarczyk and Wilson. Lucas Simon wins it back. Puck's played down low. Phillips steps up. And the Huskies play it out to center. Huskies get the line. Wilson takes his man out of the play there. Simon digs it out for a moment. Played up the half wall to the line. Shot through traffic. Wilson. Puck comes behind the net. Huskies look to center out front. Puck's loose in the slot. Shot now. That's broken up by Phillips. And it's picked off there by Lucas Simon. Lucas Simon plays up ahead to Labuglio. Labuglio plays it cross ice into the zone. Icing will be waved off here. Huskies trying to draw that icing, but little roundabout way to get there. Ref saw through it. Peskin fails to clear. Now Peskin's got it. Puck's still loose in the zone. And now it pops out to center. Huskies play it into the zone. Try and go to the slot with it. Miskell forces his man off the puck. Peskin tries to leave there for Sorensen. Huskies come in to pick it up. Sorensen. Oh, tries to go across the Gates. And out of his reach. He had Gates coming down the wing. Just unable to get a stick on it. 9:21 here to go. Defensive zone draw here for the Eagles. Back to the point. Puck's in the slot, down low. Puck's loose. Dug out there by Miskell. Miskell off the glass to Gates. Gates gets it up ahead to Sorensen. Sorensen digs it out. Plays it across. Metzger runs into a check there. And played back up ahead. Gates, Sorensen, Metzger. Metzger shot and a glove save by the goaltender. Back to the line. And held by the goaltender. Puck comes back to Lacey. Played down low. Puck's loose in front. Hogan David looking for his third. That's blocked down. Played back to Lacey, held at the line towards the net, steered aside by the goaltender. God, we are dropping juice like crazy, guys. I don't know what's going on. Back to the point. Johnson tries to play it across. Breakaway opportunity here for the Huskies. Shot and a save by Jones.
All right, guys, if we drop any more juice, I'm going to plug in for a moment so I can bring you the rest of the game. I have no idea what's going on. This is just... Must be the cold in the rink, but I'm going to do the best I can. I got it on a portable charger right now to try and keep us at bay. Sokolowski played up ahead. 8 minutes here to go. Puck's played into the zone. Huskies drop. Shot. Jones didn't quite glove that clean, but he gets away with it. Puck's cleared. Sokolowski plays it out. And let it go for an icing. Simon to take the brush, shot through traffic, blocked down. Puck steered aside. Puck's played out. Off the stick of Watts. All right, I got to go to a charger, guys. I got to go to a charger. I'm going to try and bring you the last 2 minutes, guys. Let me pop this on a charger just so I get a note. All right, I'm going to bring you the last 212. I've got at least enough juice to finish, I think, here, guys. Huskies hit the line, walk it in. Towards the net. Wilson up ahead. LaBuglia now. Up ahead to David. Simon leaves there for David. And they're offside. Come on! Now you're letting it get out of hand, guys. Timeout, Battle Mountain. Looks like little LaBuglio. Got keys to the game coming again, guys. I said they're going to take dumb penalties and we not even them up. Could have finished that game on a power play. I get sticking up for your teammates, but better to come out with a win. All right, Battle Mountain's going to stick with their goalie pull, so we'll start off 6-on-5. David to take the draw. Tied up there. Huskies get the zone. Shot saved by Jones. And now Jones is going to get sprayed. Come on, guys. You can't spray the goalie like that. All right, I guess you're allowed to spray the goalie. This game's going to be a shitstorm. Shot. Tip wide of the net. Sokolowski in the corner. Minute 40 to go. Huskies get it back to the line. Shot. Knocked down in front. Cleared by Lacey. Huskies. And Johnson plays it off the boards up ahead to Metzger. Metzger able to get it out the center. Metzger gets the red line. Metzger shot up high and over the net. Misses the empty net. That would have sealed it. Maybe we could have just got out of here unscathed. Huskies will play it up high now. Huskies. We're in way too deep on that forecheck. Huskies drop it back to the middle. Puck's loose. Thrown towards the net. Kicked aside by Jones. Lacey takes his man off the puck. Johnson fans on the clear attempt. Huskies might clear it for us, though, and they do. Huskies get the zone. 3-on-2 shot. Blocker by Jones up into the netting. Jeez. 32.5 here to go. Face off in the zone. Lucas Simon's been good in the dot today. Loses that one, though. Shot towards the net. Ethan Simon sits his man down. Peskin hooked. Puck comes out the center. Knutsen's got it. Knutsen, empty net. Shot in the goal. Knudsen with the empty netter. 21 seconds to go. Heritage comes back from a 3-0 deficit to answer with the next 6. Simon to take the draw, played up ahead. Ethan Simon in on a forecheck, picked off there by Knudsen. Knudsen plays it in deep. Knudsen centered out front to Lucas Simon. Puck's loose in the slot. Knudsen back to Miskell, shot towards the net. Oh, and of course we finish with a massive hit, unneeded in the corner, but let's make sure Ethan Simon's okay here. And your Eagles win by a final here, 6-3. All right, I'm gonna go get this game uploaded, guys, while I still have some juice.